Good morning, Sagittarius. Happy Friday. Welcome to Sage Muse. And this is where we do everyday tarot for Sagittarius. Yes, yes. So, whatever Sagittarius placement you have, you could find your message here, or, you could just like the energy. Whatever it is, Sag, we start this off. So let's get into it. This is the daily brew for you. So let's see. So Sagittarius, if you're looking for personal readings, please check out the link in my description. Yeah, please do it, Sagittarius. So here's what's going on. The energy driving this weekend, and it's kind of the energy you're being affected by, is healing. Kind of, there could be, it almost feels like things working out. Like it's not seriously. And you could just feel like things are starting to work out. There seems to be a lot of clarity here. Yeah. So keep that in mind. And in these daily readings they are really about every day. So it's not always going to be something monumental, right? We're a community here, and I personally believe that tarot should be also fun, and the healing journey, the spiritual journey should be fun. It should be interactive. And so I love to see your comments, so that we can actually, and also, I hope like you'll talk with the others, because that's what I hope to, because we always get there together. We don't get there by ourselves, Sag. In terms of the energy right now, we are, like, yesterday was just bizarre. I don't know what it was. It felt weird, and it didn't feel very new moonish. Usually during the new moon, I feel a lot of energy. I feel hopeful. I feel kind of the energy of new things, but I don't know what it was. It was almost like an irritated energy or something. But today feels much better. Yes. So, yeah, there's a sense of just like things are starting to work out. If you have felt like you have been wanting to figure things out, it does kind of have that energy this weekend of figuring things out. There's a lot of clarity here, even in your environment, FYI. How to work with the energy of healing. Because one thing that's come to my attention is that, yes, I can talk about, the drama of life and everything that's happening with other people, or, we can actually use this space to push ourselves further, Sagittarius, okay? And to stay inspired. That was something that was showing up for me, and that's why all this week it's really important to kind of pay attention to what's working out, because you may really see more of that going forward, and I really loved the live yesterday, and we were using the Book of Answers, and I was kind of testing that out to use it in the readings. So let's see how you're working with this energy, or how you can work with this energy. Is I kind of feel like this has some layer of health to it, and one thing that's really come to my attention is the importance of rest. Now that seems like really fundamental and regular, but we as fire signs, rest is not part of our vocabulary. Our usual way of mode of healing is stay busy. Stay busy. But I feel like, too, if this has to do with health for you, there's like this understanding that even emotionally or mentally, that we heal differently, and you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. And that's what this is saying. Like, take time to escape all of your life obligations to recharge. And, you know, especially because Sagittarius does have some introverted energy. And so you might be, the way that other people may deal with their own healing, you may have a different way. And I kind of feel like a lot of that for Sagittarius is fun. It is, because we're fun people. But, and that's not telling you, Sag, you need to just rest. You need to do whatever it is that is really good, really helps you in healing, and not what other people tell you. But for real, the energy is saying it's not about work. Okay? It's not about work. It's not about doing more, but I feel like you may be finding different ways to work through your healing. And that might be by, I don't ever suggest not looking at what needs to heal, but sometimes you just need a time out. And maybe that's what you're taking, and maybe that's the way you do it. Maybe other people don't agree with it, but that's on them, right? That's not on you. That's not on you, because we all have our own way. So, maybe it is you're trying to figure things out in life, or needing to heal from something. Maybe even health related issues. Whatever it is, you're like taking a break from it. And this is like a different way in which you heal. I don't know. It's a very interesting energy. So definitely take some time out. So what's going on around you is interesting, because divine timing is at play. Okay. And some things may be coming to you that have been like a long time in coming. Yeah. Because we've been patient, right? And suddenly, I don't know. I just kind of feel like suddenly your plan going forward becomes much clearer to you. And it could be because of some information that you get. The sky of clarity is here with ocean of possibilities. And so this is really about learning too. So maybe your plan is changing. Maybe that's, what this time is about. Maybe that's what this time out is about. Not like zeroing in on what needs to change or what needs to heal, but maybe looking into different ways to make that happen. That there's a really big, and letting that, through research possibly come to you. So I love this energy, because we love to learn. If you are not a Sagittarius that loves to learn, I don't know who you are. Because I will tell you, Sag, that's something that makes me feel good, even though I may not realize it, right? So, for instance, because we love learning and we learn through experience, right? We usually learn through our experiences, so we learn differently. You could just do an internet search and just all of a sudden, yes, you do go down the rabbit hole, because that's what we do. But suddenly you start to feel really good. And that's because we love learning. Oh, I got the chills, Sag. So, okay. People affecting your weekend, Sag. I feel like you may, now, it's really interesting, bartender being here, because I think that might be specific for some people. But it does feel like you get into a random conversation with someone you don't really know this weekend. And it actually feels very comforting, or maybe you just find you feel really comfortable with this person. Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, you're not sure the type of person they are, but because you want to be safe because strangers, stranger danger and all that, but there's just something so comforting about this person to you. And they show up also. They're not, it's really interesting because they're not like transparent. There's something very mysterious about this person. So you don't really know, you know, you don't know this person's story, I mean, to be honest. But I feel like this person kind of shares some experiences with you that they've had in their, because traveler is there. Maybe they're a person that doesn't really stay in one place. And I'm kind of feeling like this person is older. I don't know. It's really weird and strangely nice because I feel like that we are like that. We will talk to anyone. And I don't know that that's like an important thing. It just is, someone that you are encountering this weekend. And I just keep going back to because there's something so comforting about this person for you. So I think that's something you will actually enjoy. So, don't avoid getting into random conversations with people. It would actually be good. So, underneath the deck, Sagittarius, is the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and Broom, which is the Death card. I feel like you're trying to make life easier, Sag. To be honest, and you may find that happens and that you're finding new ways of doing that. Whether that's, you're not going to be working as much because there's also that energy, but you're like really preparing for the future with the Three of Wands. And maybe you're also seeing what you need to like get out of your way. Like, what do I need to, how can I simplify things? What do I need to get out of my way? That can mean you're not working as hard, Sag. It could mean a lot of things, and you might be figuring out how to do that. Whether that means like a new job for you or something. There's something very much changing here. And it's changing for your future. And with the Three of Wands, that feels good because you're moving into living the kind of life you want to live. And of course, that always starts with you, right? Always. So what kind of weekend is it going to be? It's very interesting because you are figuring out what you need to do. Ace of Cups. So there's an idea forming for you, Sagittarius, in terms of getting where you want to go. So, because there's a King of Wands here, and there really isn't any other, well, there's a Knight of Pentacles, right? But I'm not seeing a lot of people in this reading, so I'm really going to take the King of Wands as a person, but the King of Wands can also be you. I feel like there is some idea that is coming to you, and it could be coming through another person, on how to make something happen quicker. Okay? Because the Six of Swords is here with the King of Wands. And what's really interesting, because the Six of Swords is all about like a journey also. Because if you notice, there's always travel that is, involved with the Six of Swords. And it is something that you've been working on for some time. Maybe it's really been hard to figure out how to make it happen. I feel like there is someone that is helping, you know, and they may be helping you with your how to make this happen quicker. And that could be coming through an idea, like they give you an idea. And, you know, that's really interesting because sometimes that can just come through a random conversation, you know, but there's something about this that makes something speed up for you, you know, or it could be something you hadn't considered, because we do see that divine timing is coming and it has to do with your plan. Like you're getting clarity that is helping your plan. And that can be anything in your life, Sagittarius. It really can be. With what you want to do is, I do feel like you want to seize the day here, with the Page of Wands being here. Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. There really is an idea here, and you want to move on it, right? But you may need to and that's why I feel like there's so much about research. So someone gives you this idea, right? How to make something happen quicker for yourself, or whatever it is, in whatever direction, Sagittarius, you are approaching. But it's just an idea. So it's like you have to do the legwork here. That's kind of like having a conversation. You're telling somebody something you want to do and how it's taking so long. Maybe you're getting really frustrated. You don't know what to do because swords are about the mind. And they say, well, why don't you try this? Right? And you'd want more information on if this is the way to go before you make a decision to do it. Because while the Page of Wands wants to be gung-ho because he wants things to move quicker, you know, justice pulls us in and says, oh, well, you know, let me figure it out. Because with the Ten of Swords, you know, this may be the solution. It may be. But it also may be more trouble than it's worth, and you want to make sure before you jump in on it. And that's what you want to spend the weekend doing, right? But there may be, what you're actually doing is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move quickly. And I feel like this is what you're finding out. It's not that this idea makes things happen quicker. It's that it's a better idea. That's the thing. And that's the thing that you need to know. So I would definitely suggest that if this, you know, happens for you, you know, and I feel like, yes, do you want to invest your time in this kind of like change? Yes, you do. Because whatever is suggested to you or whatever idea comes to you, it's a better idea. And there's something very stable about it. So, yeah. Wow. And what Spirit is saying to you about the weekend is, you know, the Knight of Cups with the Hangman. Like, have a different perspective about, like, to think more just about the dream, not about the time it's taking, to have a different perspective about it, to feel good about it, because you definitely have figured something out here, and it is something that's going to help you. You know, it's a door, and you know, I think the kind of I don't know if you'd call it a catch-22, is it doesn't get you there faster. It gets you there better. It gets you there better, which, yay. Yay, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at this weekend's lesson. I know what y'all are saying. Look, and this weekend, wow. The Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. That's underneath the deck. This information, wow. It's very hopeful, and whatever you find out, you're going to see that it's a better way. It's a better way, Sag. I love this for you. I love this for you. So this can be a lesson or something you're learning. I hope I'm not talking too slow, but it is early, y'all. It is early. So what's the lesson this weekend? The lesson. That's one thing that a lot of people say to me, like, that I talk really slow. I guess that's like un-Sagittarius, like, okay. What's the lesson, Sagittarius, for Sagittarius this weekend? What are they learning? What is Sagittarius learning? Oh, geez. A lot, Sag. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Mural, be your own first priority, which we definitely know we are learning that. Feather, think first before you judge. And universe, we're all just stardust. Really. I feel like you may want to tell someone what you think. But I feel as if you may hold yourself back from that. You know, that kind of looks like you want to tell someone what you would do, but I kind of feel like you hold back from it. Because that could look like someone coming in and asking you for advice, and we always do this from our own truths, right? So you could want to tell this person what you would do, but then kind of the lesson that you're learning is that everyone has to do things their own way. So maybe you just shouldn't, right, Sag? So let's see what you need to keep in mind this weekend. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? And then we'll get to the mystery cards. And I always do an extended for the daily readings. And so since this is the weekend, I think that I really want to do what you can expect from each zodiac sign this weekend. And that can show up in love, it can show up in friendship, it can show up in whatevers. You never know. That's the mystery. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? Oh, okay, Sag. My own energy. Oh. See, this might be tied into the lesson. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand. And I feel like that's definitely tied into your lesson. Because when people come to us with stuff as Sagittarians, we want to help. We want to help them. And I feel like the lesson you may be learning, especially with a friend or a family member this weekend, is that they don't need your advice. They just need you to hold their hand. It's just about being there for someone. You know, and okay. Unique opportunities align with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams reality. Believe, 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 Sag. Yeah, so I love this energy for you, Sagittarius. I do, so let's get your mantra. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I said what I said, Sag. I said what I said. I'm going to be adding merchandise pretty soon. Some t-shirts and stuff, so stay tuned. Stay tuned, Sagittarius. Okay. What's the mantra for Sagittarius? Right quick. I can't control the world, but I can control how I perceive it. Okay, enough said. So let's see what is inspiring you this weekend. What can Sagittarius be inspired by this weekend? Yes, Sagittarius. Inspiration. Oh, that was quick. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay. That's Tower energy. You might be letting something go. Oh, and just, that's what it's telling you. Whatever crumbles, Sagittarius, you know, it's telling you, divine orchestration, it's meant to happen. So let it happen. Because obviously it's bringing something to you. Yeah. Like, it feels like spirit may be stripping away anything that dims your light. Wow. Okay. Shine bright like a diamond. Sagittarius. I love y'all. So, you know, that's what's happening. Happy weekend. Toodles.